I think that the woman they sent, they knew was unprepared. They don't care. How many views are on that video compared to all the other views they get? No one's watching the TV. No one who wants news goes home at 9 o'clock and turns on BBC anymore. It's all internet. It's all clicks. Tucker Carlson is wiping the floor with everybody at the moment, and God bless him, he's doing a wonderful thing. But they sent her like a lamb to the slaughter. I really believe that the top of the top BBC executives have to be smart enough to know that this woman was not an intellectual match for Andrew Tate. They must have known. They've seen his previous interviews. But this woman didn't know. And it was frankly embarrassing for her. I was standing right here on this balcony listening to the entire thing. It was happening right here. And I felt embarrassed for her.
Yeah, clearly she had an agenda. Clearly they lost. What I thought was pretty pathetic is even if you have an agenda, even if you don't agree with the person, at the very least, shake the person's hand.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't she shake either of your guys' hands at the end of the interview? That's just low class.
Yeah, it was. And it was the fact that if she had felt that she had got the better of him, she would have shaken his hand. She absolutely would have.
She clearly lost.
Yeah, because she shook his hand at the beginning. So, yeah.
Let me ask you, so clear the air. If they're accusing you, if they don't know how you make money, you guys run the real world. You guys run the war room. Justin Waller, who we were saying nice things about earlier. Shout out to Jay Waller.
Nice things,
He put out a tweet last week. I'm going to allow you to clarify. He said, last week I put out a challenge for any student of the real world to pay the next month's mortgage for their parent.
Yes.
He gave an example of a guy named Didar. So Didar, shout out to you, came through and for his Mother Day. Could not be more proud of this young man. I know Cobra Tate and the Talisman would feel the same. So here you are changing actual people's lives, enabling young men to pay their parents' mortgage.
Yes.
What are you doing with the real world? What are you doing with the war room that's actually enabling people to help their family, to make money? And as a byproduct, obviously, you guys make money.
Well, the real world I think it's almost a revolution in education, which is another reason why I think everyone wants Andrew to shut up. I feel like the traditional way, because you have to understand, universities have a monopoly on the borrowing credit of young people. An 18-year-old who wants to be a pilot cannot say, hey, bank, give me some money so I can take some flying lessons and get my pilot's license. They'll say, no, join the military or don't. He can't say, I've got a great business idea, give me a loan, I'm going to start an ice cream store, here's the business plan. They'll say, no, hey, I want to study gender studies, give me $100,000. Boom. They write the checks every single time. And the people you're learning from are not necessarily qualified to make you a better fit for the workforce